Top 10 Most Insane Muscle Cars of All Time. Muscle cars have long been the epitome of raw power, unbridled performance, and unmistakable style. From the roar of their engines to the iconic designs that have captured the imagination of car enthusiasts for generations, these machines are nothing short of legendary. So, today, let's dive into the top 10 most insane muscle cars ever produced. 1. 1967 Shelby Cobra 427 Super Snake. Carroll Shelby's unwavering quest for pure power created the legend that is the 1967 Shelby Cobra 427 Super Snake. However, only one of the two that were ever produced has survived, making this vehicle a unique example of the heyday of muscle cars. The Cobra 427 Super Snake was designed with one goal in mind: to use its unmatched power to dominate the streets and racetracks. Its powerful 427 cubic inch V8 engine, which is enhanced by two superchargers to produce an incredible 800 horsepower, makes this beast one of the most powerful machines ever produced. In an auction in 2021, the last surviving Super Snake brought in an incredible $5.5 million, a testament to its legendary reputation and great rarity. 2. 1969 AMC AMX3. The 1969 AMC AMX3 is a muscle car that brilliantly blends engineering prowess with eye-catching styling. This car was designed to be AMC's response to the exotic Di Tommaso Pantera, and it had an aggressive yet attractive style. The AMX3's mid-engine configuration, which is uncommon among American muscle cars, is what makes it unique. This 6.4-liter V8 engine sits directly behind the driver and passenger, offering an exhilarating driving experience that was light years ahead of its time. With only 6 ever manufactured, the AMX3 never saw full production despite its intriguing design and performance. AMC invested $2 million in its development before giving up, leaving the AMX3 as a fascinating what could have been in the history of cars. These days there are very few left, and each one is in high demand, selling for well over $750,000. 3. 1965 Shelby GT350R Fastback. Before building the iconic Cobra 427 Super Snake, Carroll Shelby was determined to build a race-winning vehicle, and in 1965, Shelby constructed the GT350R Fastback. The GT350R, when compared to the normal GT350, was designed specifically for racing, with every component optimized for maximum performance. The R in its name refers for race spec, indicating that it complied with the strict regulations set forth by the Sports Car Club of America, SCCA. About 572 of these unique fastbacks were built with the intention of dominating the racetrack, powered by a high-revving V8 engine. One of these vehicles gained particular notoriety in 1968 when it won an astounding 32 of the 54 SCCA races, making it one of the most successful Mustang racing machines ever. The GT350R was more than simply a vehicle you could purchase from a dealership. It was a ready-made track weapon that could produce victories straight out of the manufacturing lot. 4. 1992 Dodge Viper RT10. The 1992 Dodge Viper RT10 is the epitome of unadulterated, unrefined motor power. The Viper, born in a time when electronic aids were becoming commonplace, bluntly disregarded them all. The massive 8.0-liter V10 engine under its long, elegant hood produces 400 horsepower and 450 foot-pounds of torque. That was enough to shred some tires. This was no car for beginners, as it lacked airbags, ABS, traction control, and stability control altogether, requiring a driver of great skill and respect. With only the road ahead to focus on with a manual transmission and rear-wheel drive, the Viper RT10 offers an unparalleled driving experience. Its muscular design, which includes side-exit exhausts and a simple interior, provides a thrilling driving experience. This automobile was Dodge's way of proclaiming that driving should be exciting, even a little bit dangerous. 5. 1971 Plymouth Cuda Convertible. The 1971 Plymouth Cuda Convertible is a historically significant and rare muscle car. In the world of muscle cars, this car is a unicorn because only 3 versions were made with the beastly 426 Hemi engine and a 4-speed manual transmission. In the early 1970s, big block muscle vehicles were becoming increasingly rare to see, and convertibles were losing popularity due to rising insurance costs. In reaction to these market changes, Plymouth decided to build a limited number of these Hemi Cuda convertibles, which makes them incredibly desirable today. The formidable 7.0-liter V8 engine and the Cuda's aggressive design made sure it would go down as one of the most powerful and sought-after muscle cars ever produced. Since Plymouth stopped producing the 426 Hemi engine in the 1971 model year, these convertibles are extremely rare and represent a piece of American automotive history. 6. 1970 Dodge Challenger Convertible RT. The 1970 Dodge Challenger Convertible RT is another rare beast that represents the pinnacle of American muscle car engineering. This car is extremely rare and powerful, with only 99 7.2-liter six-pack V8 engines produced, and only 61 of those came with a 4-speed manual gearbox. The Challenger RT was Dodge's response to the muscle car battles of the late 1960s and early 1970s, which continues to attract attention even today thanks to its legendary style and enormous power. With its powerful punch from its 3 two-barrel carburetors, the six-pack engine made the Challenger a formidable competitor, both on the road and at the drag strip. The convertible option added a layer of open-air freedom, which let drivers enjoy the V8's roar with the wind in their hair. The 1970 Challenger Convertible RT is a representation of a time when Dodge led the muscle car revolution and horsepower was king. 7. 1970 Plymouth Roadrunner Superbird. With its crazy design and incredible performance, the 1970 Plymouth Roadrunner Superbird broke all rules. The Superbird was more than a spectacle. It was recognized for its enormous back wing and cartoonish horn, resembling the Roadrunner from Looney Tunes. The Superbird's big block V8 engine, which had dual Carter carburetors, was rated at 425 horsepower. Real-world dyno testing, however, indicated that the engine generated more like 433 horsepower, making it a formidable machine for the time. In testing, the Superbird hit the 0 to 60 mile/hour mark in less than 5 seconds, and 13.5 seconds for a quarter-mile sprint at 105 miles per hour. In the early 1970s, this kind of performance was practically unheard of, which further cemented the Superbird's legendary performance among muscle cars. It is one of the most recognizable and sought-after cars from the heyday of American muscle because of its distinctive design, unadulterated power, and pop culture flair. 8. 1969 Pontiac GTO Judge Convertible. The legendary and rare 1969 Pontiac GTO Judge Convertible is a variation of one of America's most popular muscle cars. With its unique design and improved performance, the Judge trim elevated the already formidable regular GTO to new heights. The Judge's 400 cubic inch V8 engine produced a powerful 366 horsepower with the Ram Air 3 system. This vehicle was designed with speed and flair in mind. Even among other GTOs, the Judge was easily identifiable thanks to its distinctive striping, body-colored spoiler, and chrome grille. Today, the 1969 GTO Judge Convertible is one of the rarest and most sought-after vehicles in the GTO series because only 150 of these models were made. 9. 1969 Pontiac Firebird Convertible. The 1969 Pontiac Firebird Convertible is another muscle car that stands out thanks to its aggressive styling and powerful engine. This model established itself as a serious rival to the Chevrolet Camaro SS before the iconic Screaming Chicken decal got associated with the Firebird. With a distinct style that drew a devoted following, the Firebird shared a large portion of its platform with the Camaro. It was a popular choice for people who valued both flair and speed, with over 11,000 units made. With a Ram Air intake system that generated 15 horsepower and gave it a little advantage over its twin, the Camaro, the Firebird stood out in most of the muscle car battles. The Firebird's increased power elevated it from a cosmetic replica to a real competitor on the racetrack. In addition to its legendary performance, the 1969 Firebird Convertible is still regarded as a classic because it helped establish Pontiac as a major force in the muscle car industry. 10. 1969 Dodge Charger Daytona. The 1969 Dodge Charger Daytona is an iconic muscle car known for its dramatic design and racing heritage. The Daytona's most recognizable feature was its towering rear wing, a practical design that improved stability at high speeds and was created especially to rule NASCAR's super speedways. Under its long hood, we had the 7.0-liter 426 Hemi V8 engine, which produced a powerful 425 horsepower. Its aerodynamic design and power allowed it to reach speeds of over 200 miles per hour, which was unprecedented at the time. Because of the car's supremacy on the track, NASCAR changed its rules, bringing an end to the Aero Warrior era. So, what are your thoughts on these insane muscle cars? Which one would you most likely try out? Please let us know in the comments section below, and remember to give the video a thumbs up if you liked it. Remember to subscribe to our channel to see more thrilling videos like this one. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.